So usage of can and can't is divided into 5 basic things, that is ability and lack of ability, giving permission or expressing a prohibition, informal requests, general possibilities, and negative detection. So these were the 5 basic usage of can and can't. Next we are going to see could and couldn't. Can and can't is used for present and future tenses, whereas could and couldn't will be used for past tenses. So we can able to see that both are same purposes. That is, can and can't, could and couldn't are for same purposes. So only thing difference over there is those can and can't will be used only for future and present tenses, whereas could and couldn't will be used only for past tenses. We cannot use it for present or future tense. So let us see what are the possibilities what are the usage of could and couldn't. First thing is ability or lack of ability, that is in the past. Can and can't also ability and lack of ability, but in present and future tenses. Here it is only for past. So example is she couldn't find her glasses. Permission and prohibition, the same thing, giving permission and prohibition, but that is in past tense. We couldn't park in the staff car parking. Polite request. For can and can't, we have informal request for can and can't. Here for could and couldn't, we have polite request. Could you spell your name, please? Polite request we will be having as formal one. Informal request is for informal request is for can and can't, whereas polite request is for could and couldn't. Could you please spell your name? Next one is making a suggestion. Making a suggestion is only for affirmative verbs. For example, we could call his office to know about his presence. It is making a suggestion. We used to give suggestions at some time, no? Could we please do that? Likewise, we could call his office to know about his presence. Specific possibilities. Only positive verbs will be used here. That is, could only be used here. Specific possibilities. What is the specific possibility? It could rain tomorrow, right? It is a specific possibility. Possibility. It is completely possibility. We cannot able to judge whether it will rain or it may not rain. It may not rain. So it's just used for possibility. Sometimes may and might can also be used for possibilities. So both this could and may and might will go hand in hand. So both can be used. Could can be used, whereas may and might can also be used for this specific possibilities. This is the beauty of this modal verb. Anything you can use to make the sentence to be a right one. So you can use could, may or might. It could rain tomorrow, or else you can use it may or it might rain tomorrow. Next we have negative detection. As we had for can and can't, we have the same for couldn't. Couldn't only be used here. That then sentence will be in past tense. The grass is dry, it couldn't have rained. So these were the things these were the usage of can and can't, could and couldn't. So what are the usage? Let's see again. Ability, lack of ability, it is for can and can't, and the same for could and couldn't. And for could and couldn't, we have permission and prohibition, polite request, making suggestion. At the time of making suggestion, we can use could. And for specific possibilities, we can use could, only could, but we can't able to use couldn't. And for negative deduction, we can use only couldn't. So these were now we have learnt two things, that is present and past auxiliary verbs, that is modal auxiliary verbs, that is can and could. Next we are moving on to this may. What are the usage of may? May is used for asking permission. That permission should be very authoritative. May I borrow your car? It should not be like the permission of can. Can is a permission that is very informal. But here it is very authoritative. Can I borrow your car? Next usage of may is possibility. That is, it may or it might not. Yeah. So it is possibility. It may or might snow tomorrow. May should not be used in hypothetical situations. Of course, children, but you can use a might. May should not be used in hypothetical situations. For example, her flight might be cancelled. You should not use her flight may be cancelled. It is a hypothetical situation, right? So you should not use may. Only might should be used. possibilities. For possibilities, may and might will always be used in hypothetical situation, so you should not use may over there. Asking for permission and possibilities. Asking for permission, can is different from may because can is not that much authoritative, but here may is very authoritative. Only to formal persons you should use may. You can use can for informal persons. So these were the things that we have learnt. We have learnt the usage in different ways for both can, could and may. So what I ask you children, you write, just write examples for everything, every usages. We have about 5 usages for can and can't, and we have about 6 usages for could and couldn't, and we have 2 usages for this may. So you write examples for all these usages and send me the notes. Let me check it out. Thank you.